Hey guys, we're here with the Power Venom boat from UDI001, Force1RC. This is a really cool boat, one of the best sellers on Amazon, and we're going to take it apart and see how it functions, how it works, and give you a little test on the water. So let's get started. Alright, so you can see it's a really simple, nice design, very waterproof, so you can totally submerge this thing with the cover on. I'm just going to show you how to mount the battery in here first off, because there's a lot of things going on in here, and it could get confusing, but really the only thing you need to worry about is this plug here, and then this battery mount. So all you got to do is you take the battery, you push one side in, and then you push the other side in right there, and it just kind of clicks in, just like that. And then these plugs here just plug up right there. It won't let you plug it in the wrong way, so no worries about that. And then you can kind of tuck the wires right in here. You do have to be careful. There's a little clip right here where the cover slips in, so make sure there's no wires there. So that's all there is to it. When you plug it up, it will be powered, but it won't make any noises until you put it in the water. So we'll show you that right now. When you put this on, you want to make sure that you get the little groove on this. You want to make sure that lines up with the little hole in here. And so you just put that in there, press firmly, and then you clip the back down. You'll hear some clicks, and then make sure that this little clip there gets put over that so this does not pop out in the water. Now there should be no movement of this cover, and you should see it's clipped down fully. And it is latched on there, so no problem. A couple other things to check before driving, especially if you've been driving this before. There's a little intake valve right there, and then the output tube right there. You want to make sure both of those are unclogged and that there's nothing in the tube. You can look inside this cover for that. And that just allows the water-cooled brushless motor to be cooled by this water, and it lets you get into the extra fast gear so you can get this boat cruising. So speaking of which, let's show you that right now. Alright, so all you're going to do to arm this boat is you're going to set it in the water. I'm going to wait so it doesn't blow away, and then you turn this on, and you'll see the power LED right there where my thumb's pointing start blinking, and you'll hear the 3 beeps right there in a row, and that means the boat is on, but it is not in the water. So we're going to go ahead and set it in the water, and then it'll give you a couple beeps, and it'll arm. Now real quick before I set this in the water, there are some trims on here, so if you notice the boat is steering one way or the other, you can use these trims to adjust that, and as well as the throttle. If it's just sitting in the water, you're not touching it, it's moving a little bit forward or backwards, or you want a little more, a little higher throttle power, you can hit the high over there and get the boat going a little higher. So let's go ahead and set it in the water, and I'll show you how it automatically arms itself. Alright, so you notice the controller's beeping. I'm going to set this in the water and just hold it so it doesn't run away from us here in the wind. As soon as it registers water, and then the boat is armed. And so this is completely waterproof, and it is ready for the water. Alright, so you see that it is now in the water, and you can do full reverse, full forward. As with most boats, the reverse is not quite as fast as the forward just because of how the fluid dynamics work on the boat. Alright, so this is a perfect time to talk about the auto capsize function. So you can see the boat flipped over when it hit a wave, and rather than you having to swim out or boat out and get your boat, all you do on the controller here, can you see both? Can you get both potentially?
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you have the trigger as well?
Yeah.
So all you got to do here is you do a little bit of forward, a little bit of reverse a couple times, and you see you're flipped over. It's as easy as that. It really is a genius design. It just uses the momentum of the motors in there to flip itself back over. Really cool function there. Really nice. It also has, while we're on the topic, a range monitor. So if you start to go out of range, the controller will beep at you and let you know that the boat is going out of range. You'll lose it pretty soon. So let's show you a bit how this thing controls. Alright, so you can see when you're first starting to film here, it doesn't go super fast, and then as soon as the water gets in the motors, which is pretty quick, then it will start to get into the higher gear I was talking about. You can see it really handles well, even on these big waves out here. If you saw there earlier, like that, it may start to submarine, and you'll get a low range warning, or I think it should just be called a submersion warning for that. But then if you just let go of the throttle, make sure you let go of the throttle so you don't drive it into the ground. Let go of the throttle, it'll pop right back up just like that. Kind of a submarine in that sense. You can see, man, this thing really gets going. You can jump some waves. And it handles this terrain, this intense water terrain really well. Going really fast. You can get some fun obstacles to drive around, like that dock out there, stuff like that. Even do some jumps off waves like that, and no worries about it submerging or getting out of range because of the features included in this boat. Man, it just handles so well, and really no worries about it submerging or getting lost in the waves. So we're gonna go ahead and just grab this out of the water and do a little waterproof check on it. So you can see it will hold water for a little bit there on the sensor, so you gotta be careful when you first take it out of the water not to hit the throttle, because this will spin. A little bit of anatomy on the boat here. You got your rudder here that is fully trimmable, and you've got your little stags here, so while the boat is going, this will actually hold it even at a really sharp angle without it flipping, which is a really nice feature. And of course your propeller, which you want to be very careful, never put your fingers near that while the boat is going. A little waterproof check here. After it's been submerged multiple times, you see you just got a few drops in there, just a little condensation. That's very normal. You're going to want to check this occasionally, just to make sure not a lot of water's getting in there, and maybe just shake out any extra little drops that do happen to enter in there. If you do notice a lot of leaking, you're going to want to check this tube here where it is pumping in from, as well as where it is coming in over here at the end of the boat. You never want to use this in salt water, because these tubes and these metal pipes will get totally destroyed, and you'll get leaks and your boat will not function correctly. So do not use this in salt water, fresh water only. So this also comes with a second battery, so you can have a long time. These are two cell 600 milliamp batteries, so you really get a lot of time enjoying this boat. In addition, it comes with this charger. A note on this charger: if you have a 2 amp charger, that would be any bigger box charger, such as charging a tablet or something like that, it's highly recommended you use one of those, as it will charge the batteries faster. However, if you do have just like a phone box charger for USB, that works just as fine. It'll just be a little slower, so it might be worth getting one of those 2 amp or more chargers for that. Thank you guys for watching this video on the UDI001 Power Venom boat from UDI001, Force1RC. As usual, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out our other product videos and contact our support with any questions you may have. See you again in another video.